pioneer. Started on my corner like the cold crush. Had smokers lining up the block like a gold rush. The saying live fast and die young is what they told us. The way that they...
What's up, YouTube? It's Artisan MC, and this is going to be a repeat of the Curb Your Anticipation stream that was not going through StreamYard or YouTube correctly without there being a glitch or borging or some other irritating response to me trying to record a video. So this is what I'll say. This whole thing is about this Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And a lot of the stuff that I've learned since Sunday has been that this show was basically scuttled. This show was scuttled. It had its legs cut out from under it from the jump. And all through production. And the person holding those pair of shears or a machete to cut down this show from the inside was KK. Every step of the way, she cut this show down to reduce it to something that was not worth watching. And to me, it was done intentionally. Now, when you listen to people talk about the behind-the-scenes stuff and find out how much was cut out of the movie that fans would have loved to see, that actually made sense to see, and find out who was the main person behind it, cutting it out of there, for the most ridiculous reasons in the world, you find out that Kathleen Kennedy sabotaged this show from the inside. Not just sabotaging it by using her original ideas for the script for the Kenobi movie that they couldn't get off the ground. No, they took that damn script and rolled it into this show. And then every other idea the directors or writers or executive producers came up with to make the show actually cool, it makes sense continuity-wise, she vetoed and put out the movie. If you want to know why you got such crappy fucking fight scenes for Vader and Obi-Wan, you can thank her, because she wanted to promote Reva. If you want to know why you got so much Reva and Princess Leia in the shit, you can thank her, because she cut down Obi-Wan and Vader scenes to increase the scenes of Reva and Leia, because that's what she wanted. If you want to know why you don't hear any John Williams music, it's because she cut it out of there. She didn't want that. She wanted it to have a more smaller feel. If you want to understand why Deborah Chow talks about she stands by the decisions that they made, and these are the best decisions that they had to make at the time, you understand it's because she couldn't do what the fuck she wanted to, because Kathleen Kennedy told her fucking no. No, you can't do that. No, there's some reason why you can't. That's why you don't see a lot of Hayden Christensen's face in the show. You want to know why you don't see a lot of that shit? And a lot of what Vader was going on with Vader? Because she don't want it. Kathleen Kennedy didn't want it. She's the one who cut that out of there. That's why you don't get it. That's why you barely see Hayden at all in this. Because she doesn't like Hayden. She said that way back when The Force Awakens started up. She didn't like Hayden. She didn't think it was any good as an actor. But by John and Dave's pushing and urging and Chapig, they got him back for the Kenobi show because you needed something to sell this piece of shit on. That's why the show, everything that you not liking in the show is what she approved of. That's what she wanted in there. And when you hear that and see it, I don't understand why anybody is thinking she's good for Star Wars. Anybody is not pulling their coattails like, you need to get this broad out of here. Get her out of here. Fire her. No. These are her choices that the people under her have to ride with and actually have to stand up for. This is her shit. You want to know why the production was so quick? She wanted it quick. She wanted it over with. This was her last and final fuck you to George Lucas For another one of his legacy characters that people looked up to, he got the same shit Luke Skywalker got in The Last Jedi. And that's basically all we're seeing for 6 episodes. 6 episodes of The Last fucking Jedi all over again. Like flipping you the middle finger and say, if you didn't like it the first time, we're going to give it to you again and you better like it this time. That's why it's all the cover from Moses Ingram. And they're just hating on women. They're just hating on diversity. It ain't that. Nobody gives a fuck about that. That character sucks. Even the actress knows that character sucks. She's acting in better shit. She knows that material was garbage. She has to know it. That's all this shit is. That's all this shit is. It's KK's final fuck you to the legacy fan base. The fan base of people who actually love this shit. Love these characters and understand Obi-Wan would never be such a fucking coward. The same way Luke wouldn't be such a fucking coward. Never. That's coming from her. That's her ideals. That's why it makes sense that Vader killing so many little young kids. Yes, hate him. It makes me strong. She doesn't want Vader as the chosen one or Anakin as the chosen one. She has her own view of the chosen one. Her chosen one is Maeve. It ain't Anakin. So what do you think she would do to keep Anakin from looking like the chosen one? On a show you got control over? Ruin him. So you can elevate Maeve. Or you could elevate Reva. The new Darth Vader? Fuck out of here, dude. This is such childish fucking shit. It's unbelievable. Unfucking believable of a woman that's damn near 60 years old. So fucking unbelievable. But that's what you get. So that's what it is. So going in to it's Tuesday night. I'm on call tonight and I will probably be working up until midnight. I will not really be looking forward to watching this 6th episode. And if you heard the stuff that I've heard recently, you'll know they redoing this whole last episode because they've seen how much of a piece of shit it is. And John, Dave, and George got to come in and try to spackle and patch this bitch after this episode comes out because this is what Kathleen Kennedy wanted. This is what KK wanted to see. So if you underwhelmed and don't like the fact that a certain somebody got really short screen time in it, you'll understand why. You'll fucking-stand why when you put the 2 Ks next to it and think about it. Does she actually give a fuck about these characters? No. No, you know why? Because they don't got a vagina and they ain't one she created and approved of. She don't like them. She want them all dead and gone. So I'll watch this episode, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really disappointed. And look, man, you cannot have somebody on the ship trying to sink it. You can't have somebody on the ship trying to sink it. Nothing you do at that point will be any good. This is the last thing she had any fucking stroke over that you give a fuck about. Everything else she has stroke over is new shit that she created. So I don't know what the fuck Disney needs to do. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on over at Lucasfilms. It's like, I'm not blaming Lucasfilms as a whole. I'm blaming their fucking leadership and the goofballs they got in there under that person. If you've been paying attention to the news, the behind-the-scenes news, you'll understand that Chapek in there with a fucking chainsaw trying to cut these people out of there. He missing one. He missing the head of the Hydra. Okay? Because all the rest of these goofy motherfuckers is just doing shit for her. That's why you getting so much shit, Bob. She behind the scenes. That is your Rebel Alliance. If you want to take on the Empire persona, that is your Rebel Alliance. And ain't no good rebels. These are just motherfuckers trying to destabilize the government to make it ripe for takeover. That's all they doing. By trying to get you fucking fired. You probably know that shit already. This is me talking to Bob Chapek. Not that I think he would actually listen to this, but in case it crosses his desk, because I know they paying attention to social media and Star Wars fans voicing their grievances. Get her out of there, dude. I don't care how. Legal, illegal, I don't care, dude. Get her out of there. She is losing y'all more money than I think Disney can afford to lose on one property. On one property. You let me know. Put it out in Forbes or some shit like that. For the amount of money you paid for Star Wars, how much of that money has she lost in comparison? How much money has she lost in comparison to how much you pay for this shit? I don't believe you could be breaking even right now. You can't be. Because everything she's touched has been shit. And this Obi-Wan Kenobi is the last example of this shit. At least the last example for legacy characters. We still got this acolyte bullshit coming. We still got this skeleton crew BS coming. Fuck, dude. How much? How much is enough? How much is enough? Disney getting it from every fucking angle behind her. Even instigating some of this shit. Like, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all need to stop thinking about this as the Happy Kingdom anymore. Walt is dead. Walt been dead for a while. No, you got some foxes in the hen house, and they need to get rooted out of there. That's my opinion. But like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.
I saw, I conquered, I'm bald. Yeah, I came, I saw.